The UK is healing from a shocking announcement that has sent ripples around the globe. King Charles III has declared his intention to abdicate the throne, paving the way for his eldest son, Prince William, to become the next monarch. In a televised address to the nation, a visibly emotional King Charles explained his decision to step down, expressing his belief that the time has come for the younger generation to lead the country into the future. After much reflection and prayer, I have decided that the time has come for me to abdicate the throne of the United Kingdom, Charles said, his voice wavering. The last few years have been a period of tremendous upheaval, both for our nation and for my own family. I believe that the kingdom would be better served by fresh leadership, someone who can inspire and unite the country in these challenging times. The announcement has come as a complete surprise to the British public, who had widely expected the 74-year-old Charles to reign for at least another decade. Buckingham Palace had given no prior indication that an abdication was imminent, and the news has caused shockwaves, with the stock market taking a hit and social media flooded with reactions ranging from disbelief to sorrow. "I'm absolutely devastated," said lifelong royalist Jessica Worthington, wiping away tears. "Charles has been my sovereign for my entire adult life. I never imagined he would give up the throne like this. It's the end of an era." The last time a British monarch voluntarily abdicated was in 1936, when Edward VIII famously gave up the crown to marry his American lover, Wallis Simpson. That decision plunged the monarchy into crisis, but Charles insisted that his own choice to step down was made with the best interests of the country in mind. "This is not a decision I have made lightly," he continued in his address. "I have always strived to serve the people of this great nation with honor and integrity, but I have come to the conclusion that I am no longer the right person to guide the United Kingdom through the challenges that lie ahead. The country needs a younger, more dynamic leader, and I believe that person is my eldest son, William." The 41-year-old Duke of Cambridge will now take on the mantle of King William V, with his wife Catherine becoming Queen Consort. In a separate statement, William acknowledged the immense responsibility that now rests upon his shoulders. "I am humbled and honored that my father has entrusted me with the future of our beloved kingdom," he said. "These are uncertain times, but I pledge to dedicate my life to serving the people of the United Kingdom with the same duty, compassion, and resolve that has always characterized the House of Windsor." William's coronation is set for December 1, 2023. Just 3 months after his father's abdication. It will be the first coronation ceremony held in Britain since 1953, when Queen Elizabeth II ascended to the throne following the death of her father, King George VI. Preparations are already underway for what promises to be a grand and lavish affair, befitting the new king's status. Buckingham Palace has announced that the service will be held at Westminster Abbey, with dignitaries and royals from around the world expected to attend. "This will be a coronation fit for a new era," said royal commentator Emily Andrews. "William and Catherine are seen as a thoroughly modern, relatable royal couple, and I'm sure they'll want to put their own stamp on the proceedings. We can expect to see some updates to the traditional ceremony to reflect the changing times." Public reaction to Charles's abdication has been mixed. While some express sadness at the end of his reign, others welcome the news with cautious optimism. Charles has always been a bit of a divisive figure. "Some love him, some love to hate him," said Lisa Barker, a 32-year-old Londoner. "I think a lot of people are cautiously optimistic about William taking over. He's younger, more charismatic, and seems to have a better grasp of modern PR. But there's also a worry that he might not be ready for the job." Indeed, William will face significant challenges as king. The country is still grappling with the economic fallout of the COVID-19 pandemic, and the cost of living crisis is putting immense strain on households across the UK. There are also growing calls for a second Scottish independence referendum, which could potentially lead to the breakup of the United Kingdom. Additionally, the new monarch will have to navigate the complex issue of the monarchy's colonial legacy and its role in Britain's history of imperialism. In recent years, there has been increased scrutiny and criticism of the royal family's ties to slavery and oppression, and William will no doubt be expected to address these concerns head-on. William is stepping into the throne at a very precarious moment in British history, said royal historian Henry Pemberton. He'll need to strike a delicate balance, respecting tradition while also modernizing the institution and making it more relevant to a 21st century, increasingly diverse population. It's a tall order, but if anyone can do it, it's him. As the country prepares to bid farewell to King Charles and welcome the reign of King William, the mood is one of both excitement and trepidation. Many are eager to see the new monarch put his own stamp on the monarchy, while others worry that the transition of power could further destabilize an already fragile political and social landscape. One thing is certain, the UK is about to enter uncharted territory, and the world will be watching closely to see how William navigates the challenges that lie ahead. This promises to be a captivating and consequential chapter in the long history of the British Crown.